Welcome to the world of art, technology, and beauty. My name is Alex Cartio, and I love the BMW 8 Series. As of this moment, I think I have decided to start calling BMW for the German pronunciation, which is BMW. Because growing up in Europe and Iran, we always used to call BMW BMW. That's how the Germans pronounce it. And I'm actually learning from the Porsche guys who religiously call Porsche, and God forbid if you say it in a different way, they're going to want to choke you to death and say, no dude, it's Porsche, not Porsche. So I'll try to call BMW BMW for as much as I can for the German pronunciations, for the rest of the world pronunciations. Yes, I know I'm in the United States, but so are all the Porsche guys. So if they can call it Porsche, we'll call our beloved BMW BMW. BMW has a rich history of manufacturing going all the way back to the early 1900s. But my level of interest in these beautiful cars came in the 80s and 90s, specifically starting with the BMW 3 Series, the E30, and then followed by strongly and forever taken over by the BMW E31, which they introduced in 1989. I first learned about the BMW 8 Series sometime in the early 90s when I saw it in a magazine clipping. I have done numerous films about that experience. I'm not going to talk about it, but the BMW 8 Series E31, forgive me if I slip, I will call it BMW for as much as I can. The BMW 8 Series was first introduced at the Frankfurt Auto Show in 1989. I got to know about the car sometime in the 90s when I was in my mid to late teens. I would say 15, 16, probably around that time is when I first saw the car in the magazine. Was completely and forever transformed and blown away by the car, and I followed the car for the rest of my life as much as I could until I was able to afford one later in life. And once I did that, there was no stopping, and the rest is history when it comes to these cars. Today I'm here to speak about the beautiful US spec CSi number 37 in the sequence of 230 cars. Yes, there are 225, but the last VIN is number 230 because according to the historians and archives, there were 5 crash test cars which added to the sequence numbers and ended up being at 230, but the actual cars for the market are 225. This is number 37, an early car, but what makes it extremely interesting and attractive is the fact that this was a one-of-one individual order, Tobago blue on Tobago blue, with a series of other individual orders on it to make it a one-of-one. As far as I know, there were many Tobago blue cars made for the European, Japanese, and the British markets. However, in the US market, it was a very, very unusual color and it did not come standard, so he had to order it. And the first owner of this car ordered in such Tobago blue on the outside, Tobago blue on the inside, combined with black. But he also ordered the bird's eye maple wood, which is a slightly lighter and kind of a muddier looking wood rather than the standard darker warm wood which came standard in the other cars. He also ordered with black throwing star insert rims, as well as it came with a phone option and other things that he ordered the car with. It's all in the build shape. It has been very well kept by its 3 owners over the years. Last one, Mr. Matt DeGregory, great member of our community, E31 enthusiast, and a lover of the car and arts. He put about 30,000 miles on the car, and Over the past couple of years, he spoke with me about wanting to sell this car. He was not 100% sure. He was a little bit hesitant, but once he made that decision, we went forward and did it, and he sent it to me. But he did tell me that the car has been sitting for a little bit of time. He hasn't had time to take care of it as much as he could before, enjoy it, and he asked me to go through the car, recondition it, and auction it out and bring a trailer. So I went ahead and we made a decision on a open checkbook, pretty much an open checkbook type of a reconditioning of the car, a full repaint of the car, engine work, wheel work, tire work, cosmetic work, seats, motors, pixels, lots of engine work, if I may. It's in the listing, so you can actually see what we have done to the car. I would say somewhere around $30,000 has been spent on this car in the past year by my team to make sure that it's in pristine condition going to the next custodian. I would like to please remind you again one more time, this is a one-of-one US spec original CSi. Individual order, Tobago Blue on Tobago Blue. There's none like it. Yes, I imported a Tobago Blue Euro CSi myself 3 years ago, and there's another one which was on the East Coast originally, has been here for many years, but those are both Euro cars. I'm speaking about US spec cars. When it comes to custodians, especially Classic Car Custodians, of course, allow me to speak about Mr. Matt DeGregory. He has been a member of the BMW CCA club and family for many, many years. He has owned other BMWs, but this has been the apple of his eye, the love of his life, car life, as well as him participating in many BMW 8 Series events. People know him as a true enthusiast. People know him as a well-respected part of the community. And you can rest assured that the combination of him having owned it for 18 years, being such an enthusiast, and myself now having done all the reconditioning work on it and representing it, ensures you that you get a tip-top, beautiful car. Over the years, they did some tasteful upgrades to the car, including French yellow FTPs. He added an extra set of silver throwing star wheel caps to the car, Euro spec MTEC mirrors, Euro spec braking system, rotors, pads, and what have you, Bilstein shocks and suspension, as well as a upgraded audio sound system. The head unit is still the same, but the sound has an extra bass and more throaty feeling inside the car. If I'm not mistaken, I haven't actually looked inside the engine with the chipset is. I think it may be chipped with either Dynon or Conforti, if I'm not mistaken, because it feels definitely faster than a stock CSi. It just does. I also went ahead and did a dry ice cleaning on the car to make sure that the undercarriage is in tip-top pristine condition, and I have now the car ready for you guys to enjoy for many years to come. For Matt and I hope you guys both enjoy the car for as long as you can, and hopefully it will stay in the same collection for many years to come. CSi number 37 is ready to go to a new home. Thank you. My name is Alex Cartier with Cartiology.